Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Paula's Bookish Corner. I'm Paula, and this is my first video on here. I made this YouTube channel to kind of get out my comfort zone, but most importantly to share my love for reading and writing in general. I know there's a lot of people out there that love reading books as well, just like me, and I'm very excited to possibly connect with some of you guys and just share our love for books together and get lost in these books together and talk about them, you know? So, a little bit about me. I love all kinds of romance, every kinds of romance, mafia romance, cowboy romance, sports romance, every kind of trope, everything. So, if you love romance, this is probably the channel for you. I also throw in some thrillers in there, some fantasies, because you gotta be versatile. But honestly, this YouTube channel, I just really want to focus on the love for reading and just everything that comes with reading and share all these amazing books that authors write and share with us, and especially all these book boyfriends. All of them. Every single one. Okay? Because who doesn't love a book boyfriend, especially the really good ones? So if you're here at this point in the video, comment down below your favorite book boyfriend. Your top number one book boyfriend. Because I really want to know. I really want to know. But this YouTube video is mostly to really start a challenge for this month. I've realized today, like 30 minutes ago, that my book read, my book goal on Goodreads looks like this for the year 2025. I've read 32 books. Cool, right? No, because my goal is 55. So that means I need 23 more books to reach my goal. That's a lot. That's a lot. So that means that we have to read, or I have to read, 23 books before midnight on December 31st. So as we're counting down the 10 seconds or the whole minute for that ball to drop, I'm counting down the time that I have to read these books. So I'm going to be showing you the 23 books that I want to read this month. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And if you want to join me on this journey, I would love to have you. Let's be friends. But I'm going to start by showing you guys the 23 books that I really want to read and just get a little deep into them, right? So let's get right into it. Okay, guys. So the first book that I want to finish this month is one that I'm currently reading. It's Mate by Ali Hazelwood. Oh my gosh. Ali Hazelwood. This is the second book I read from her, because the first one I read was Bride, and I really liked it. And the characters are in here. I already saw them. I'm on chapter 2 because I started it yesterday. So I'm very excited to get this one done. I really love it already, and I'm only on chapter 2. So I know I'm gonna eat it up. And the cover is super cute. Who doesn't love a cute cover, right? The next one is by one of my favorite authors of all time. And her cover is cute, and I really love the book boyfriends that she creates. Hannah Grace Holiday Ever After. This is one of her new books that just recently came out. And I read Icebreaker, Wildfire, Daydream, that whole series. Ate it up, and I loved it. Just loved those boys. Love them. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this one too. I eat all of her books up. All of them. Every single one. This next one, if you guys love Boys of Avix, and if you didn't know, the last book came out. The last book. I'm gonna cry because why is it the last book? I need to know more about Ariana and Noah and every single one of them. Every single one. So this book is about Chase, right? The guy that everybody kind of hates right now, but I feel like he should get his happy ending, so I'm very excited to see what happens in this book. Obviously, her cover is really cute. Keep Me Never. I don't know what this signifies, but I'm very excited to find out. So I'm very excited to get into this one, hopefully soon. And remember, this is not in any kind of order. I don't know what order I'm going to read them in. It's just kind of what I want to read. Whatever I'm in the mood in that day, I'll probably pick up and read. Next one's Grumpy Darling by Alexandra Moody. I read Rival Darling, and I really loved it. Very good book. There's no spice in her books, but honestly, they're very good. And I feel like if you haven't read Alexandra Moody, you should, because her books are so good. Her books is so good. So I'm very excited to get into this one, and I think it will be just another quick, easy read, because I eat these books up. I eat the first one up, and I'm sure I'm going to eat up the second one, and I want to read this before her third one comes out. If it hasn't already, I got to check up on that. Next is a whole series, which the first time I ever read from this author. But Kelsey Ray, I want to read her Advantage Playbook series. So there are 4 books. It's a mafia romance. So I'm very excited to get through them, and some of them are really short. They have small words, but I think I can get through them pretty quickly. And I'm very excited. They're super cute. Like, they're super cute. Like, I love them. When I bought them off TikTok Shop, and when they came in instant love. So I'm very excited to get into this whole series. So this is 4 books right there. So I'm very excited for that. Next, I know this is kind of fall themed, but kind of want to also read the Christmas one. But so the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I want to read this one. I kind of started it like last fall, and I didn't end up finishing it because I got into a really big reading slump. So we definitely have to get back into it and start the series off, right? And then obviously the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. Want to read this one too. And then the third one is the Christmas Tree Farm. So I want to read that one too as well this month. Another Christmas book to get into the spirits, right? Now this one is not a romance, but I love this author, and I think her books are good. Natasha Preston, The Twin. I really want to get into this one. I've been looking forward to this book, and it's like I recently got it, so I really want to get into this one and see what it's about and just put my mind through craziness, because her first book that I read, The Dare, it was driving me nuts. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I was going through distress. Sometimes you gotta feel those emotions when you're reading a book. So The Twin is definitely one that I want to read this month as well. Then Frida McFadden. These are not a romance either, but The Teacher. I actually got 2 of her books that I want to read this month. So The Teacher and The Inmate are 2 books that I want to read by Frida McFadden. Never read Frida McFadden before, but heard so many good things about her. And I also have a friend that reads literally almost every single book of her, and she loves it. So I definitely want to get into these 2. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Now, these 2 books are from the same author, Cassandra Mole. I'm pretty sure she's a local author in the state that I live in. And this one is Beautifully Broken and The Boards Between Us. So this one's a sports romance, and this one is between a teacher and a biker, a bad boy, I believe so. I think they're really interesting. I got them from a local bookstore around where I live, and they were super cute. They sound interesting, and I feel like they're gonna be easy reads, and I feel like I'm gonna love them, because why wouldn't I, right? And also to support local authors. Now, Lynn Painter, The Do-Over, I really want to read. First of all, I've read her Better Than the Movies and Nothing Like the Movies. Wes, I love you. I love you, Wes. I love you. You kind of pissed me off in that second book, but I love you still. So I really want to get into The Do-Over. It's kind of a smaller book, and I think it'll be an easy read and kind of like something quick to get through in the month. So definitely want to get through this one. Another fave, another fave author, L. Kennedy. L. Kennedy. I know this is a love triangle, and love triangles are not really my thing, but it's L. Kennedy. It's L. Kennedy. I can't pass it up. I can't. There's no way. There's no way. She can do no wrong in my eyes. She can do no wrong. But Girl Abroad is one that I want to get into. I've had it in my TBR for a while now. So definitely want to try to get into this one this month, hopefully. This is starting to look very ambitious. But we're going to keep positive. We're going to be positive. Another person. This author honestly started it all for me. Her book, Full Measures, was the second book I ever read, especially during a hard time in my life, but we're not going to talk about it. But Rebecca Yarros's The Last Letter, I've had this for real on my TBR for so long. It's just been sitting on my shelf. But I really want to get into this. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I feel like I'm going to cry in it from what I've read in the back, the blurb, and stuff that I've seen. I feel like I'm going to cry. And even the letter is kind of like the last letter. We'll see. Now I feel like this one's gonna make me cry. I'm telling you, you guys are coming on this journey with me. You're gonna see my reactions to every single book that I read this month. 1,000 Boy Kisses and 1,000 Broken Pieces. I've been scared to read these books. Because I've heard they're really, really sad. Really, really sad. So I'm very excited to read them, but I'm also really scared. So if I don't get to this month, I apologize. But I'm really gonna try to, because I really want to read them. I'm just scared because I feel like it's gonna break me. But we're gonna do it. This is a new one that I recently put on my TBR. Consider Me, by Becca Mack. Heard a lot of good things about this series, and honestly, from what I've read about it, hockey romance. Listen, I don't know nothing about hockey. You can talk to me about baseball, football, and I'll understand more. Basketball, I'll understand more. But hockey, I won't understand a thing. But let me tell you, I'm gonna eat up a hockey romance every single time. I'm gonna eat it up, and I'm gonna act like I know what I'm gonna act like I know what they're talking about. And you know what? If I have to, I'm gonna search it up, because hockey boyfriends are kind of my favorite ones. It's always giving the best books is the hockey players. So I really want to get into this one, and if this is my next read, it probably will be. I'm really excited for that one. And then to finish off, another hockey romance, Behind the Nets, by Stephanie Archer. By Stephanie Archer. The first book in her A Vancouver Storm novel series. So I'm very excited to get into this one. I've had this on my TBR for a while. So I think it's going to be a good way to either end or be in the middle. I don't know what book I'm going to end with this month. I don't know what book is next. They're not in a new order, but I'm very excited to read them. Every single one, I'm very excited to read. Very excited. I can't wait. Okay, so anyways, it's December 2nd, guys. December 2nd at 7:37. And this challenge ends on December 31st. Am I going to be able to get through all 23 of these books? I hope so. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to lock in this month. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've gotten to this point, thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me. I know this is probably crazy and all over the place. So I'm going to try to get better at this. But thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to this point in the video, please give a thumbs up if you want to. Subscribe if you want to keep going with me on this journey and on this challenge, and hopefully many more future videos. My TikTok and my Instagram are right here where I post shorter stuff a lot more recently and a lot more constant. If you want to go hit a follow there, feel free to do so. I would love the support. And reach out to me if you want to be friends, be book friends, and just talk about books all the time. I'm so open to it. But thank you guys for watching. Bye!